on now. You can't even do this. Look.
Word, man. Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Don P, the West Coast host with the most, right here on Riding and Smoking. I got my dog, Clayton Williams, man, the big shot producer, man. I don't know if you heard of all the stuff that Clayton been doing, but, man, he been cooking and whipping and mixing and over there at Empire running the boards. Tell us a little bit, Clay.
Don P, what up, my boy?
What up, man? How you doing, brother?
Good to see you as always.
Always, always, always.
I mean, man, I don't even know where to start, bro. There's so much that I have done, that I'm working on, that I'm doing. I mean,
Let's start a
you
little bit at the
today.
beginning.
Like, hey, we still gotta get that.
Yeah, let's
bro.
start a little bit at the beginning. Like, what's some of the songs that Clayton Williams has produced that's out there right now?
Man, when I was first coming up, I had a song with Sage the Gemini, had a song with Too Short and John Hart, had a song called Goat with E40. All those
That's right, you did that GOAT record with E40.
Yeah, and that was I love 40. 40 and Short have been like big uncles to me,
Yeah.
Those are my heroes, my favorite rappers when I was growing up. I came up kind of as a youngster during hyphy.
What's it like working with your heroes?
Bro, it's a blessing
Indeed.
for them to be your idols and then turn into your business partners or friends. Like that's a blessing.
Hell yeah.
Got to work with Little John on some stuff. The record called What We On with Pilo, E40, and Du Bois. Played that in my set earlier today.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, just I'm Barry, born and raised, and then moved to LA for about 7 years, and man, got to do some work with Bieber, Chris Brown, YG.
You work with Justin Bieber?
Yep.
That's tight.
Got to do some stuff with him. Song didn't make his album, but he cut a record.
Nice.
And then and at the time I was still doing like a bunch of like global kind of EDM, dance hall, reggaeton, dance records as well. Got to work with Walshy Fire from Major Lazer.
Major Lazer.
Hey, been blessed to be supported.
Man,
by
Clay, you had your hand in a lot of stuff, bro.
A lot of different stuff, and then I was kind of, it was beginning of the pandemic. That's when Ghazi called me and gave me an opportunity to say, hey, do you want to come back and be a part of building the Empire Studio in San Francisco? Came up here and did what I felt I needed to do and cultivated the relationships and really saw like what Empire was doing on a whole other level. Like I thought it was still on like some West Coast stuff, but it was really at that point on a global scale.
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at now. Moved back to the Bay, and yeah, man, been working.
What's it been like working with Empire?
It's been a blessing, man. Like our Afrobeats department is monstrous. I got to work with this artist named Ashake.
Mm-hmm.
He was nominated for a Grammy last year.
Yeah, I was about to say, shouts out to Ashake. I know you got nominated for a Grammy, bro.
Yeah.
Big shit, brother. Big things, brother.
And to be able to work with an artist before he hits that peak, and then like her jumped on a record that I was lucky enough to work on called "Lonely at the Top."
Yeah.
And
I love her, man.
Yeah, she's
so talented.
Another Bay-destrian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's cool to, again, just be in the mix, and not only that, but help to cultivate what I feel is the next on a global scale.
Yeah, because we need that global scale from out here, man. We need that.
Yeah, so that's been fun.
For sure.
Really thankful for all that.
Man, well, damn, Clayton, man. I mean, I know you only had a few minutes to sit down with me, brother, but you already told me so much. I really appreciate you. If it's somebody you want to give a shout out to, or you want to give out your social media,
man, you can follow me on Instagram. That's where you can tap in with me the most. At Clayton William, no S.
Everybody always think it got an S on it, huh?
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, other than that,
does that annoy you that people think it's Clayton Williams instead of William?
It is what it is,
Yeah.
At this point, I really don't give a shit.
You don't care no more, huh? You used to care though. At one point, do you ever correct people? Like,
oh, I do all the time. You put a flyer with my name out, and it's got Clayton William Z, and I was like, hey, bro, no S.
That's crazy.
But it is what it is.
They gotta put your brand right though.
Of course.
They gotta put your brand.
And that's kind of where it's at now. It's like, all right, cool. I've done it. I've done a lot. I've done a lot in music in the last. It's almost 15 years.
Right.
So, but now it's like really like genuine relationships. Keep building keep building with your friends.
Build with your people, man.
With your community.
Stay away from the fakes.
Yeah, and that was a huge part of me moving back to the Bay Area. So yeah, shout out to my Empire family. Shout out to Ghazi, Nima, Tina Davis.
Shout out to the
my brother Alan. Man, I mean, so many different people, but more importantly, yeah, shout out to my wife,
Yeah,
Nayeli. You know,
family first.
yeah, you know, we got two beautiful kids,
Hey,
and you know, so we're doing it for the family. We're doing it for doing it for the home team. So yeah, I mean, the time I'm on now is like, so I just put out this project called Ballet Global. Okay, so it's global dance, right?
right?
Make it's time to make the world dance. That's how I
Of
look at it.
course.
But I really try to like bring Barry influence into global music. You know, I'm pretty sure you could look it up, but I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to put Kamaya on a house record. You
Wow.
know, or it's
You
like
did a house record with Kamaya?
ballet funk, which is Brazilian beats mixed with dance music, house
And
music.
her voice is so like dope and
She
like she kind
sound,
of has a dope melodic voice. So
bro, she sounds
I
amazing.
can't wait to
You
hear
know,
what that sounds like.
even you and I got a record that, trust me, it's in the works. It's in the works because I have some other producers that I'm working with,
Excited.
working on it. But that's the whole goal, right? It's like, you know, so but yeah, go check that shit out. It's called Ballet Global.
Yeah.
Go on Spotify. It's got Goldie Gold. It's got Los Racas. Los Racas, Grammy nominated Latino duo, Panamanian duo from
Shouts out
Panama,
to the
but
guys.
grew up in the Bay Area. We got a song called Arribatao. That shit that shit's
That shit
doing
slap.
well,
I heard that. That's the
bro.
new one y'all just put out. Yeah.
And it's feel good. It's like
Yeah, it's fun.
it's like Latin house mixed with reggae music, and
Yeah.
then the guitar
Where they
player.
at? Them guys still here?
I don't know. We literally just got off stage right now.
Yeah.
But shout out to my brothers Los Racas. And then like the guitar on that song is played by a legendary guitar player, like reggae guitar player. His name's Sukari. He was in a band called New Kingston and in a band called Tribal Seas. Like these are like, go look them up. Like they're touring, you know, reggae staples, you know. So to again just fuse all these things together, like that's where I'm at now at this stage of my life and my career. Like really trying to take our influence and mash it up with all these global sounds, you know. So
Man, it's crazy, man. The global market is wide open, especially for any artist that's trying to be creative and stretch their outer limits.
exactly, you know, we can't be limited to one thing or another, you know. I mean, it's a blessing, like,
Yeah.
you know, we like especially from us, like we come up with a certain like style or type of music, but then like I was talking with PK,
Right.
you know, Trax a Million and Jack, a manager, right?
Of course.
And he's talking about how,
It's my brother.
like, look at how Bay Area music has now gone so global. Even to
Yes.
now, like
Yes.
Jack Harlow, like
Yeah.
his last songs are literally like a Bay Area beat.
Sad, yeah.
And but man, if we could find ways to fuse all these things together, that's what I'm about at this time, at this stage of my life, you know.
Man, that's
So,
huge, man. Well, Clayton, man, I gotta say, man, I'm happy that you pulled up on me, man, and sat down and told us a little bit about what you got going on. I'm sure we'll have you back on the show again. You know what I'm
of
saying?
course, and then come on, you always gotta keep an eye on this man right here,
Come
Don
on,
P.
man. Come on, man.
Don P. He might just say he's a host, but there's so much more.
Come on,
So
man.
much
Come
more.
on, man. But yeah, man. Yo, the West Coast host with the most, your boy Don P, right here on Riding and Smoking. My dog Clayton Williams, man. Make
Let's
sure you
get
check
it.
him out. We out of here. Yeah.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.